an amazing estate sale haul to show you, but this is not your typical estate sale scenario. This is actually a warehouse sale, a very unique shopping experience. I actually got to tour it before I shopped today. I did not get to pre-shop, but I did get a tour, so that was awesome. So you may have seen that on Instagram. It was wild. So usually, you know, you go to an estate sale, you have to stand in line and you go through someone's home. Well, this is actually, they brought all the estate sale stuff to a warehouse, 20,000 square feet, and then we all got to shop in the warehouse. So totally different experience, so much better because everyone in line basically got in. So that was like amazing. The pricing was good and I got some really great stuff. So I can't wait to show you. So I have a little bit of footage from me shopping that day. I didn't get as much as I wanted because it was bananas busy. And so I didn't get to like record. And also it's kind of weird when I'm like talking to my phone while I'm shopping because no one else is doing that, because no one else is doing what I'm doing apparently at a estate sale, so it looks a little weird. So I try to refrain from doing it when it's in huge groups because it's just so distracting for everybody. But I did get a little bit of footage. I just want you guys to see like how the experience was and kind of give a flavor, and then I'm going to show you all the fun stuff that I got. Okay, so here's the footage from when I was shopping. So I'm on my way to one of the big thrifting events this year, which is the opening of an estate sale warehouse. Probably saw me promote it on social media, but excited to get some really good stuff. And I know that all the resellers and thrift lovers are going to be there from around town. So it's going to be kind of a social hour too. So super excited to see everybody and see what I find. All right, here we go, everybody. Here we go. Okay, here's my section where I will be mostly doing the shopping. Okay, so this is the main thing, one of the main things I wanted, because you guys know I love a floral. So, yeah, 24. So this sale has a lot of eclectic stuff. So you find stuff like this and newer furniture that looks like it could have came from Anthropologie, to vintage, to wicker, boho, cottagecore, you name it. All right, loose art, my favorite. You're getting some stuff in here. So I found a little gem hidden away. This cutie pie tiny stand. 30, super cute and great shape. I'll probably get this. So many things I usually am not seeing, like these masks are awesome. And I'm debating that wood tray right there.
Oh, that's nice.
So I'm getting more into old world stuff and debating on this 48, the mirror, this on top. It's really beautiful. Okay, so it's bananas in here. There's really not like a capacity limit. So it filled up really quickly. Things are going very quickly. I got a lot of the stuff that I wanted. So that is good. Ooh, seeing more stuff that I want. So, yeah, so you see behind me, lots of people. Okay, so now we're gonna get into the haul portion. Can you believe how big it was? And so if you're local in Portland, they're going to be doing this every single month for a year. So the first weekend of the month, they're always gonna have a big estate sale in their 20,000 square foot facility. And I think each month is gonna have different stuff. So some of it will be like mixed vintage and new, some just new, some antiques. It's just gonna be all over the place. So they usually list their sales on, estatesale.net and all the other estate sale sites. So you can find information there, or you can follow them on Instagram. I'll pop their information on the screen. Okay, so this event had a very eclectic mix of stuff. So you'll see that. I have furniture, I have art, I have all sorts of things. So the first thing I'm gonna show you is the thing that I remembered from touring the space when I did the promotional reel for them, that I was just like, okay, when I get in, I gotta remember to find that piece. So when you see it, you guys will be like, of course you picked this up, Andy, because you're in your large floral painting phase of life. So this one I thought was absolutely beautiful. It's very moody and dark, but the colors are actually quite pretty. And the frame, of course, on it is great. It's like that gold gilded. I love that it's round. So often, you know, art is square rectangular. And so round moments like this are so beautiful. So it was only $24. It definitely is an oldie. So definitely left some of this part behind at the sale because it kept falling off. But you know, who's looking at the back of a picture? Nobody. But yeah, I just thought it was absolutely stunning. I apologize for the lighting. I'm like, every season the light in the studio is different and I have a hard time like figuring out how to light it. But I thought this was really beautiful. I don't know if it's gonna go on my gallery wall because of the dark moodiness, but there's other places in my house. This is a keeper for me, unfortunately, but there is stuff for you guys. Okay, so keeping with art, the next piece I'm gonna show you is this beautiful original ink. I mean, she's like, this whole thing is like so simple yet full of emotion. But it really moved me. It was only $4. I thought it was stunning. I love the fact that there's so much white space around her. So there's a little bit more framing options than just, you know, doing this standard piece of paper. So I always look for that when I'm picking up loose pieces of art. Like, are there options in terms of framing? Because I usually thrift my frames. And so I always like to have pieces of art that have a little bit more flexibility in how they can be framed. Okay, so I'm gonna show you some of the miniatures that I got. Oh my goodness. I told myself no more miniatures, but then I saw these and I was just like, I have to pick them up. So this cute little vase, there we go. So that was adorable, it was $3. And then I got these two as well. Hopefully you can see them on screen, yeah. These were like $2 each. I mean, how adorable. I haven't decided if I'm gonna keep them or if I'm going to like sell them as a set because they really do look cute together. I'll try to like pop a picture of them on the screen so you can see how cute they look together. I got a lot of cloisonne stuff actually while I was there. There was a ton of it. One gal just scooped most of the the bigger pieces up, but I managed to snag a few things. So I thought this was very cool. I love the dragon and the gold color, gold and yellow and black. I thought it was very cool. So this was like $8. And then I got this matching set as well. It's a beautiful box. I thought that was really pretty. And then this is the matchbook cover that people like collect these, which I thought was stunning. Actually, has the matches still in it. I will not be shipping these with the matches in it. But these will definitely be available on my Etsy shop. Probably listed separately. Okay, so back to some art. So these are just prints that have been like made to look like they're painted. There's two different ones of sailboats. I actually bought them for the frames because I'm not super into like the faux like painted look. And I think just as like frames, they are awesome. One thing I'm seeing right now, because I'm filming this in October, a lot of people that are doing like finding old frames like this and they're painting like ghosts and stuff in it, which I think is so cute. So I don't know, I maybe do that. I haven't decided. If you like them with the boats in it like this, you know, I guess let me know. I may not have done like a DIY on them yet and I might like listed them, but otherwise this is kind of like for me for like a project. Okay, so moving on to some brass stuff. So I got these very cool picks. I think they're probably for like serving and stuff. So I thought they were awesome. They were like $6 for the set. I'll be selling these in my Etsy shop, but yeah, I thought they were very cool and we're heading into entertaining season, so I thought they were like a really good find. Okay, so another brass piece that I picked up, also small, but I thought it was just too cute not to grab it. So it's a little tiny brass lobster. I thought he was so fun. He was $8. I haven't decided if I'm gonna keep him or not because you know me and brass, I love it. And it's also really small, so there's not like a ton of margin in him. I may bring this to the pop-up that I'm doing next week. But yeah, I just thought it was really cute and a really fun find. Okay, so one more smallish thing and then I'm gonna show you the furniture pieces that I picked up. So I got this tray. So I'm starting to kind of get into selling these Florentine style tray. It was 15 bucks. Just because they're collectible and they're really pretty. I love anything Italy, Italian. So even those are definitely like heading more, and you probably have like started to see this trend. I'm kind of heading into like a traditional European style direction with some of my sourcing. Not the stuff that I'm keeping for myself, but the stuff that I'm kind of starting to sell a little bit, because that is definitely where people are headed in terms of decor. Like we're slowly getting out of like the, I would say the minimalist and the boho type of thing, and we're heading into like this old world. People are like really craving that like history and heritage. So this is definitely fitting within that. So yeah, so I had to grab this. Okay, so I have 3 like furniture, like larger pieces to show you. Not that large, because you know me, I don't like to ship like too big of stuff. So I definitely grabbed, this is another thing that I was like hoping to be able to come back and find when I was let into the sale. You know, I sell a lot of stools. This one is great because it's big and chunky and it has like the weaving very much intact, really no flaws other than just patina on this. So yeah, so just a very cool stool. So this will be available in my Etsy shop. They always sell really well for me because they're just, you know, something like this is just a classic piece. So it's 25 bucks, which I thought was really good. So there's still margin in it for me for selling. And then I also got, I'm gonna lift this stuff up. It's always like so dumb. I'll try to take some footage so you can see without it being like this. But I also got this very cute, oh, wrong way, stand. So this was $30. It has a lot of really cute detail and opens up here. In largely good shape. There's a few like dings and things, but I think that like kind of adds to like the old world charm. I don't know if this is one of those things where you would have like a wash bowl type thing on top because it's actually not super big. So I feel like it's at a level that wouldn't make sense. So I don't know. I don't know what this type of piece would have been used for, but for now, it would make a really lovely plant stand next to a piece of furniture. So it's just a really cute piece. I did a market a few months ago, and small little pieces like this people were very into because they just fill a very particular spot in people's homes. So this will be available in my Etsy shop too. And the last piece that I picked up was actually tucked underneath a hat box, so most people didn't see it. Not that everyone is in the market for one of these luggage stands. I really liked the ribbon on this one because oftentimes the ribbon can be very like traditional and ornate, and I love the fact that this ribbon was a little bit more, I don't know, fun and brighter. And so yeah, so I had to get it. It's only 10 bucks. These sell surprisingly well and fast. I don't understand them, although there was a woman who, when I picked up, she's like, oh yeah, those are very handy for luggage. And I'm just like, yes, okay, so you are the one buying these from me. Someone like you, because I just think like, I don't know, I've never even really used them in a hotel, which I know sounds weird, but they're just like, they're good when your suitcase is shut, but when your suitcase is open, maybe I'm just like a messy hotel person where like, you know, my suitcases, I want it all the way open, exploded, rather than like closed and like neatly on this. I don't know. But they always sell well for me, so I don't always have to understand why people buy them, but I'm glad that I know that they do. So yeah, the last time I listed one, I was sitting on it for ages. I like refused to list it because sometimes stuff is just annoying to list like this. So I listed it and it sold within a week. And I was like, well shoot, I need to like find more of these. So I was really excited to find this today. Okay, so I'm interrupting past Andy because she did not know that I went to the sale on Sunday, the second day, because it was half off. And so I got this amazing abstract painting, which I had admired when the company actually had like a booth space in Aurora, Oregon. And I went there for that luncheon with Laura Caldwell. And so I cannot believe my luck that it came to the sale up near me and then was half off, still there that day. So I grabbed that. And then I also got some more loose art. So this piece I thought was just like really interesting because it reminds me of like Stranger Things and the upside down. I don't know. I had to get it. It was like $1. I got her because she was just so much emotion in it. And I thought it was just really well done. And then the last thing I picked up was this gal. I admired her like the first day, but it was 24. I was like, I don't know, because, you know, sometimes it can be weird to pick up people you don't know. But when it was 12 bucks, I was like, oh, I guess I'll pick her up. Someone might want her. And I think the framing on it in the matte is just really, really good. Okay, so that's all I have to show you. So I guess I'll just close out the video here rather than send you back to past Andy. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what item was your favorite, and let me know if you shopped the event too, because I would love to know what you picked up and if you plan to go to any of their sales in the future. If you're looking for more thrifting and decorating content between my haul videos, make sure you check me out on Instagram and TikTok. Thanks again for watching, and I can't wait to see you in my next thrifting and decorating video. Take care.